Sue Ann said. "One way or another, she'll be moving back out on her own eventually." "Did you have a birthday recently that I missed?" Jesse asked the 19-year-old. "You're sounding pretty grown up for your years." Sue Ann flashed a freckled, ear-to-ear smile. "That's the benefit of hanging out with you, mature ladies all the time," she teased. Vivian huffed, arched one brow in warning, and cupped a graceful, bejeweled hand to a still slender hip. "I beg your pardon." The girl dissolved into laughter. "Sorry. Just kidding, but I couldn't resist. I love it when you go all Lauren Bacall on me." Vivian's arched brow rose higher. "I have no idea what you're talking about." Jesse watched the exchange, marveling at the easy give and take between the two who were separated by 50 years in age, if not spirit. Vivian was timeless grace and beauty, a woman of class and sophistication, with a strength tempered by experience. And perky, endlessly cheerful Sue Ann had arrived on Jesse's doorstep at 16, looking for a weekend job, bringing with her a youthful buoyancy that enlivened everything she touched. Now a sophomore in college, Sue Ann worked mornings, took afternoon classes, and had grown into a lovely and wise young woman almost overnight. At the sound of the garden gate opening, Jessie looked up and saw her mother enter. Close behind her was Winnie Rogers, a friend of Jessie's since the first grade. "So, what have we missed?" Sophia Camden called as she closed the gate behind them. "Dahlias," Vivian and Sue Ann answered in unison. "What?" Sophia responded with the same mildly perplexed look that Jessie was certain she had worn when Vivian made her pronouncement. "With rosemary and African blue basil," Jessie added. "But dahlias?" Sophia took a seat on the bench next to Jessie. "Where?" "Vivian has volunteered to rob her own stock," Jessie explained, before her mother could complete her question. "Ah, okay, that should work." Winnie remained standing at the edge of the shaded terrace where the others were gathered. As happy as Jessie was to see her old friend out and about, she couldn't help wondering why exactly Winnie was here when she already had so much else to deal with. "So, how are things with you?" Jessie asked, aiming for casual nonchalance. "I'm taking a break from funeral planning. LaDonna's picking out an outfit for Roy Lee to be buried in, so that's one less thing for me to have to do." Roy Lee being Winnie's ex-husband, and LaDonna Stroud being his girlfriend of the last year. Jessie was deeply impressed that the two women had chosen to work together on his funeral, rather than squabble over territorial rights. "And how's that going?" Jessie asked. Winnie's expression relaxed into a cockeyed grin. "Not too bad. She's really kind of nice. And she's been a lot of help. Go figure." "Maybe you'll end up best buds when this is over." "Stranger things have happened," Winnie said with a shrug. "Well, I thought she was very nice when we talked to her," Sophia offered. "That whole thing was so much less awkward than I was afraid it was going to be." "So are you here to help with the gardening planning?" Vivian broke in, getting them back to the purpose for their gathering. "I thought you were going to be too busy with everything else going on. Oh, and how's your dad doing?" she added. "He woke up pretty much out of it this morning, so it looks like he's back in the hospital for another 30 days of observation. They're not sure if his dementia's worse or if it's something new. And you're right." The sound of a car door closing interrupted Winnie's train of thought. "Oh, gosh." She swung around toward the sound and then turned back. "Okay, here's the deal. I hope I'm not out of line, but—" Winnie looked toward the garden gate again, then back, her voice becoming lower and more hurried. "I have a friend, and I'd like you to meet her. She has a problem, and she needs someone to talk to. And I thought of you guys because you seem to be good at this stuff." "Oh, good heavens," Vivian exclaimed, not bothering to whisper. "Who's dead now?" "No one's dead," Winnie protested, looking horrified at the thought. After another quick glance over her shoulder, her voice dropped almost to